YouTube, it's your boy Barcode. I'm back with another video. I haven't said that in a long time. All my OG subscribers know what I'm talking about. Today's video is going to be simple guide on how to do guild raid. My guild LG completed level 5 last night, and there is a lot of mechanics, but I'm going to make it super simple for you. There's really only about 5 things you need to know. If you like my videos and like my content, hit the sub button, hit the like button, hit that bell dingy thing so you know when I post a video. Let's go, baby. Tip of the freaking day. I'm not the only content creator of this game. So today's tip, I'm just giving a shout out. A shout out to all my fellow content creators, because my tip of the day is expand your knowledge. There may be other content creators out there that do things a little different. So this is just a quick shout out. My boy and fellow daddy Childish Plays on YouTube and Twitch. Topher Smurf on YouTube. The leader of LG Gaming, I'm in Trouble. You can find him on Twitch. And LG Gaming also has a YouTube channel. Bettina TW on Twitch. Duba Gaming on Twitch as well. It's CC Line, she has Twitch. She also does a variety of games. But she has a huge Sky Arena and Chronicles following. Exiler J on Twitch. Anna Brax on YouTube. Storyteller on YouTube. He's on the Korean server, so you can get a lot of early information from him. EK Plays on YouTube. Basic Mudblood on YouTube. X or Extra Crispy on YouTube. The Chronicles Farmer on YouTube. Kanka Charming on YouTube. Ski Suma. Harvosky. Absy TV. And I'm the Juggernaut on YouTube and Twitch. These are all consistent Summoners War Chronicles content creators. I'm sure I missed a bunch and I'm sorry. These are the ones that I see overall posting more Chronicles content. Oh, and if you got kids who likes video games, gotta give a shout out to my boy, the mini-me, my son, KJTV1 on Twitch. He's a first-person shooter demon, streams Overwatch, Valorant, and Roblox, ew. But he also does stuff like this. He's 11 years old, and he's nasty. He just tears people up. 1 vs 5, it don't matter. He'll kill everybody and have 1 HP, and then he don't even care. It doesn't faze him. He's just the mini-me, no stress, relaxed, awesome at video games. He's just amazing, and he gets all his skill from the bloodline, right? Look at this. Boom, 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 1 HP, ace, bam, KJTV. Shameless plug. The more you know. All right, our raid nights are Wednesday night, so it took me a minute to get this going. But I finally got the guild raid video out for you that was requested. Tip 1 is having a good time for everyone to raid. This is by far probably the hardest thing about guild raids, is getting people together. Everyone has different schedules. Some are from the Eastern Hemisphere, some are from the Western Hemisphere. Hardest thing to do in the guild raid is getting everyone together. You want everyone to go in at the same time. Tip number 2 is definitely kill the knights when they pop up. If you do not kill the knights immediately, you will not be able to attack the pillars that control the day and night balancing. The knights will pop up when the guild boss transitions between light and dark. All your damage dealers, just go ahead and switch your main focus to this knight, kill it off as fast as possible. Once the knight is dead, the obelisks come up, which are the pillars that I keep saying pillars, but they're actually obelisks. So tip number 3 is have designated obelisk killers. In level 5 for the first time, we had 2 people on pillars. I volunteered myself, and our boy Trouble Jr., aka Greedy, was with me as well. So when the knight dies, the obelisk comes up, and what you need to do is attack the obelisk so that the day and light balance up here is right around the middle. You don't want to kill it too much, and you don't want to let it get it to all the way to the transition to dark or light. You want that line right in the middle. Now, we used 2 designated obelisk killers, and that's all we did in the raid. Everyone else killed the boss. Now, there's a little bit of confusion that people talk about with the obelisks, but I'm going to clear it up for you here. The amount of damage you do does not matter. It's about how many hits the obelisk takes. Each hit the obelisk takes off a specific percentage of its health. So a lot of people suggest Light Harpoo because it hits 6 times and has a chance to do bonus hits as well, but it's at a 4 mana cost. I'm going to tell you right now, the best monsters for this is Wind Harpy You can even use Fire Harpy if you have Fire Harpy built already and don't want to spend resources on Wind Harpy. Orbeas are huge because each skill on Wind has multi-hits. And not only that, but basic attacks count towards the hits as well. So I brought in Karambit as a second monster and the obelisks got destroyed so quickly. On the next raid, I am going to solo the obelisk by myself with Fire Harpy, Fire Karambit, and as you see, I never hardly ever take damage. So I can remove a healer and put in another attack speed monster and just destroy the obelisk by myself. Now randomly he changes from light to dark no matter what the obelisk's status is. Once that happens, a new night comes up, everyone switches to it, destroys it immediately, the pillar comes up, and then your pillar designated pillar people kill the obelisk to balance that light and dark. If someone is not balancing that light and dark, the boss takes less damage, which is crucial. As long as you have a designated obelisk killer that knows how to keep a line in the middle of the orb, then you will not have any problems with guild boss. With 2 people here, we were actually over pushing the light and dark balance. So when I saw this, I told Trouble Jr. to slow down a little bit and just wait so that we don't get too far on the other side. Because if that happens and the boss transitions from dark to light again, the balance will be too far on the other side and you might have issues on the transition. Tip number 4 for everyone in the raid, tower people, your DPS, whatever. If you see red on the ground, do not stand in it. As you see, move out of the red. Move out of the red. Move out of the red. It's not hard, it's very simple. The next simple, easy tip is sometimes the boss gets buffs. So you need designated damage dealers, supports, whatever to strip buffs. But if you do all of these tips, you will beat level 5 easily. This is what happens when you get hit with red stuff on the ground. Now one other quick tip. If for some reason you're not following this simple guide and mechanics, the boss will do an ultimate like this. If you are standing in it, you're pretty much gonna get destroyed. What you can do though, one is never stand on the opposite side of these 2 towers from where you enter. You won't be able to dodge it over here. However, if you stay on the other side and you hide behind this pillar or this pillar, you will not get hit by the ultimate. Just wanted to throw that out there just so you're aware. For your nuker teams, the best natural 5-star only nuker teams: Vertiheel, Tiana, and Argon. Notable mentions Brandia, Crow, Naomi. There's a lot of monsters you can use, but those are by far some of the best. You need as many debuffs as you can for Argon and Crow and Naomi, so you gotta have variety in your teams. You know, you need defense break, you need crit damage taken up, you need damage taken up, you need everything you can. Frostbite, burn, poison, electric shock, bleed. So we got Theo, Tessarian. Wind Cleaves can do electric shock. If you got Light Sylph, Eridas, top 3 damage dealer in the game. Has bleeds and does damage like Argon and Crow. So many options to choose. Water Raven for the explosion. Even a 3-star like Tattoo. Or if you got Smokey, bring that. Top supports, Crow, Windy, Bastet. Even Shannon's valuable here. Hybrid monsters for debuffs and buff strips. Helia, Sekhmet, Juno, Chilling, Galleon, free to play Nat 5. And a super quick tip that is unbelievably valuable. Unremovable debuffs stack with removable debuffs as well. For example, Fermian's first skill does a level 1 damage taken up. This is unremovable. This also stacks with someone like Brandia's first skill of damage taken up. This one can be cleansed. Fermian's cannot, and it has been tested that they both stack as 2 separate debuffs, increasing damage even more. The more debuffs, the better, especially ones that increase damage, but anything that has an unremovable debuff should definitely be put in a team somewhere. And that's it for today's video. I hope this simple guide helps you to beat the highest level of guild raid that your guild leader and you guild members can. I didn't want to go into too specific detail on the boss because there's really only certain things you need to know. Kill the knight. Make sure to have 1 or 2 people designated to balance the light and dark with the obelisks. Don't stand in red crap on the ground. Strip the buffs from the boss immediately. Bring variety in your team. Follow the mechanics. If the ultimate comes up, hide behind a pillar. And nuke the hell out of that boss. If you like my videos and like my content, sub, like, ding ding a bell. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.